Hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Stoneshard. We're revisiting this today. Well, why? Why not? Stoneshard's a phenomenal game. I really like it. It's not for everyone because it's very, very difficult, but we were playing, what was it? Subterrane 2, of which there's a demo, something of Titan, Mines of Titan. There's a demo, you can check it out yourself, and it's very similar. It's drawing heavy inspiration from the Stoneshard, turn-based, along with like the AI seem to have their own Skyrim-esque pathing. I know a lot of games do it these days, but just for an example, you know, where the NPCs go to bed, get up, have breakfast, that sort of crap. So it's sort of a living world, but in this top-down turn-based pixel art style. So Stoneshard does that, and it's a very, very hardcore dungeon delver with a brutal save system. Which, you know, like I said, it grates a lot of people. I think it's kind of perfect, but it's also awfully difficult. Anyway, so we're gonna have a look at this because I love it. We don't need to do the prologue. It's good that it's let me go straight into adventure. Now, I don't know what they've really added. I think they added some new cities and this, that, and the other. It should be good to come back.
The caravan is gone.
Anyway.
My leg is crippled.
Yeah, so the prologue you play is this Veran
The
dude.
other half are deserters and traitors. Oh,
Anyway.
If I knew I had to deal with it in time. I need to get back to Bryn.
We're just going to skip through this, but it's basically him saying, hey, we want to get this stone shard that was, you know, it's a MacGuffin, basically. Was taken from me, help me out, blah, 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 right? Doesn't matter? Not particularly. We haven't got character creator yet. Oh, look at this. Derwin. Who are you? See, now, Anna, you're OG. Maybe Derwin is and I'm just dumb. Jonna, runaway sorceress? Yuck, no. Well, look, I'm just going to go with what you know. What's the little crown mean? What's that mean? Human. Look at this dwarf. He gets an angry-looking helmet. I like that. What are you? Human Scaldy. Okay, cool. We're going to go Jorgrim because have you ever seen this channel before? We always go dwarf. And you can see here, swords, axes, shields. Yeah. Combat mastery, dual wielding, and two-handed axes. Interesting they took maces off of him. I think they gave them to someone else. You can, you know, skill up into different categories, but it's good to know what you're dealing with from the beginning.
Is that so? So here's
Interesting. I shouldn't have skipped that because I always enjoyed that voice line. Anyway, so we're off to the races. This is what we start with. So let's equip. Can I just... Nope. Control click puts it on the ground. That's not great. How about shift click? How about alt click? Alt click. There we bloody go. Okay, we've got an auto sort. Switch weapon. Pay attention, developers. You need to have like shift clicks, control clicks, auto sorts. If you're going to do one of these loot management games, that's just how it's got to be. Okay, so what do we do? You can go to the barkeep and arrange for a room to save upstairs. I mean, look, we'll do it. I need a bunk, allows to save the game. Oh, that's cool that they've done that. 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks. Actually, we'll just hold off for the moment, right? Because it's not cheap. I was thinking about hiring it for like a week or whatever. But let's not do that. Okay, cool. So off we go. We're bloody set loose. If you pull up the map, they have changed the map. It's kind of cool. Wow. Sleeping spot. Okay. Mill. Neutrality. Although people Osbrook enjoy staying in the mill feeds the entire village. Ah, that's cool. Oh, look at this. I can put bloody markers. Wow, it's come along. It's very much come along. Anyway, so if memory serves, we're going to go have a chat with the alderman of the village who lives over here. Now, there are a bunch of weapons there, but apparently grabbing them is stealing now. So it used to seem like a tutorial in a way. If you wanted to change your weapon set, that's how you did it. But so the developing goes. Anyway, so this bloke's going to go, hey, you want some bloody contracts? Oh, look, it tells you the danger. Let's go. Give me that. I'll do it. And we should be able to queue. There are no contracts. Oh, you used to be able to queue 2 at a time. I don't think this guy really sells much. Some spirits. That's fine. So the economy's pretty strict. You know, getting ahead's not easy, which I love. All right, so we've got a mission, and it should show up here. And it was only 2 skulls, which isn't, in the scheme of things, isn't so bad. We have 2 AP to place somewhere. And you can see there that we've got like wands are grayed out. Staves. Wait. Yes, you can see. So it's a bit confusing. But the ones listed in the menu, see like this, for example, maces we don't have. You need to find like a skill book to be able to actually unlock the skill. So there's sort of a 2-tumbler lock to it. Whereas swords, for example, we have access to at least the first tier. You can see here, or invest. It used to be just the treatise. But if you invest points, you can unlock it. That's very cool. Anyway, so we've got axes. 2-handed axes. Unfortunately, we don't have one of those. We could look into purchasing one, but I mean, for the time being, I'm not that worried. Dual wielding might be worth looking at. Wow, they've changed a lot of the art. It looks like they've overhauled the tree. The tree was way more confusing. Survival. Combat mastery. We've got a few options here. Seize the initiative. Excuse me, I just have to squeeze a quick sneeze in there. Let's see. I think 2-handed... No. Dual wielding will give a go, even though that's not usually my pace. Just because we have a sword and an axe. You know, maybe as our kit changes, we'll change, but one thing that will benefit both weapons is that we have dual wielding. Okay. Grants plus 15% hand efficiency when health is below 50%. Additionally, grants plus 10 crit and 10 counter when health is below 35. That's tempting, actually. Get me out of trouble. Fully replenish block. No, you know what? We're going to take that. We're going to absolutely take that because I like it. And it seems that to unlock this, we need Berserk Tradition. Let's go. All right, well, let's just take this as well, whatever this one does. Fully replenishes block power. Grants plus 100% block chance and plus 5 power for each adjacent enemy for 1 turn. Each blocked attack grants plus 5% hand efficiency, plus counter chance and replenishes block. Each fully blocked attack reduces weaponry and the ability skill tree's cooldown. Skill's cooldown is reduced by 1 for each turn. Oh, so this is an active skill. Deflect. Oh, I didn't even look at the name of it. See, this is a passive. Fully replenishes block power, grants 100% block chance. Right. Cool. So it's like a guaranteed block with a cooldown, but then it has a... It can be reduced as you sort of block. And you can see now we've got it down in our inventory. Cool. So you can have a look at these guys. They sell food and that. That merchant over there kind of sells everything, but at a premium. We can have a talk to this dude. Look at, oh, wow, look at this long flail. He's selling all sorts of cool things. Bloody bear trap. Right. And there's like a boyer and an outfitter down there. Let's drink some water from the well. Fill that. Oops. Put that bucket down. I don't want to be seen stealing buckets. Okay, cool. The other thing is that there's a whole medical system, which we've seen adapted into other games like Cosmorphosis is one that we really like. I think that's free, actually. SC Health. Here it is, right? So essentially, you got to track your hunger and thirst. You can get poisoned, but you have body part damage. And once it gets to a certain threshold, you have to do things like splint it and bandage it and all this sort of stuff. Now, let's just go with our defaults. Got mead and food, some lockpicks will be helpful, bandages and leeches. So it's pretty light on, but it's a start. It's something. Now, as far as the save system works, it's kind of brutal. If you die, like if we were to die now, it's just going to reset our entire game. So, bugger it, I'll hide that room just to show it off. Because like I said, hey, we could do a bazillion episodes of this if you guys are interested, so let me know. But also, this could just be a once-off showcase to let people know how this game works. So, anyway, so you would go up here. This is the room that we've hired. And then you can just sleep. We'll sleep for 1 hour. And then that saves the game. You can see down here, your progress has been saved. Also looks like we've got some sort of well-rested bonus. Vigor. Cool. Alright, so we're off. Let's go exploring. Now you can find like little bandit camps out in the wilderness to clear and sleep at, so going straight for this mission isn't necessarily... What's going on there? Straw. Going straight for this mission isn't necessarily the move. Especially at this level. You got to really pick your fights. Wolves can overwhelm you and destroy you. Trying to fight... Oh, look at him. Reaping. Hell of a day, mate. Bloody tell me about it. Oh, hello, puppy. Oh, there's so much added to this game now. It's so good. Look at them all reaping away. So yeah, you got to be really, really careful. You got to be sensible. You're just a mercenary in this world, and you got to pick your fights appropriately. Oh shit! How come that didn't pause me immediately? I guess because they didn't detect me. Okay, that's fine. So let's be sensible about this. Also, you haven't got a lot in your kit at the beginning. All right, pause. All right, we're doing all right. Look at this combat log. It's going nuts. All right, that wasn't so bad. You can see my right hand. That damage reduces your max HP as well, and hidden to also have a disproportionately large effect on that. So you can see that my max HP is only reduced by 10%, and that's because of the damage to my hands. But if I had that equivalent damage on the head, it would actually drop my max HP way lower. So yeah, hidden torso need to be triaged above all else. Though we can sort of get away with this for the moment. Okay, and what do we get there? Battle Cleaver. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Dwarven Axe, Traveler's Blade. Oh, they've changed it because, yeah, they've given me basically shit gear. Your starting gear used to be kind of like family heirlooms and all that sort of crap. Kind of cool. Can I compare? Ah, look at that. Dwarven Axe is not cheap. Okay. So what we'll do is, what is the rest button again? Like S or R or something like that. Let's try R. Yeah. So we'll just rest in place for the moment to recover our sort of HP. You're a little vulnerable when you do that, but it's got to be done. And over time, these will heal. I can try and tend to them, but it's only 10%. It's not that big a deal. God damn. How many bloody pricks are on this road? Jesus. Alright, so we're in pain, and we got second wind, which is handy. How we going? Pain, you can see the pain at a certain threshold reduces... what does it do? Maximum pain level depends on your character's health. It rises from damage taking injuries. It produces negative effects. So you can see there, it hurts your morale, you can fumble in combat, you take more damage. You can like take alcohol and all that to try and reduce it, but then you got to deal with toxication. That's not so bad. A little bit of head, a little bit raising. Okay, I think we're good. We're just going to rest in place. That's not bad. Seems that we can take 2 dudes at a time. And then this is all going to be giving us XP as well. Where can we see that? Probably on the character menu. Yeah, so 100 out of 500. What are we getting? 25 per dude? It looks like a goon dies. Gee, so we just only got to kill a bazillion more of them. No biggie. This is good. It's great coming back to this game. A lot of little quality of life things. Like, it's a lot of little things that really add up. Alright, let's just keep following the road, even though it seems like a popular place to be ambushed. And you can see, look, 92. So I'm very slowly healing back those deeper injuries. But as we said before, there are like hidden thresholds here. And it'll get to a point where it will not recover because it's a break or whatever. And you need to like splint it to try and stabilize it. So it's actually a really complicated system. And it's awesome. This parry is not bad. I've been opening, or deflect. I've been opening with it. Fully replenishes block power. Now, that infers that your block power drops. Let's have a look into this. Bleed chance. Health. Block power. The current and maximum amount of damage that can be absorbed by blocking. Block power decreases with each successful block and is recovered each turn. Oh, so it's sort of like a stagger, right? Like, okay, block chance. 1.5%. Wait, fully replenishes block power, grants plus 100% block chance and plus 5 block power for each adjacent enemy. Right. Yeah, okay. Each blocked attack grants efficiency plus 10% counter chance and replenishes 25 block power. Okay. Yeah, alright, so it doesn't really increase your block chance a huge amount. I think opening with it's probably still good. Oh, snake. Hang on. They can poison you, can't they? Oh, shit. Are they chasing the snake? Damn it! I thought I was going to get away. Okay, so I think there was a bonus for each adjacent enemy, wasn't there? So let's actually wait to be surrounded. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes his noodle. All right. Bugger him. So you can see there, pretty big hits on the head. I like this music. I think the music's new. All right, so here we go. Leeches. Leeches are very powerful, but they only come in a 1 stack. It gives you plus 0.5 body part condition over 30 ticks, right? So it'll give us 15 body part back, which works for that. But it also gives you healing efficiency as well. It can be handy to pinch. Now, bandages just stop bleeding. Okay, so that's, you can get salves and all that sort of stuff. You can see leeches increase your pain too. So what we'll do is we're actually going to apply this to our head. Yeah. You can see there NA. Oh, it's just the effect of the leeches. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll rest in place. It's pretty aggressively repairing our health bar. Oh, we're thirsty now. You can see there it hurts a lot of our stats. So we'll just have a drink, have a quick sip. All right, we're pretty good. Head's fairly repaired. Jesus, it's a bit of a struggle though. I don't know, like the next big biff will probably take the wind out of us pretty hard and we might have to head back to town. But that's sort of how it can play out with this. You know, you push your luck, you go back, you sell, you restock, refurb, and then you go back into the wilderness again. It can be slow going in the beginning, but hey, you know, I'm a fresh-faced adventurer. What do you expect? So I don't know if you can collect all this crap if you really want to. I don't care. I can't remember if the alchemy system is actually implemented. It didn't exactly blow me away. Like, it doesn't seem like a big priority for me, at least. Oh, we're back up to 92. That's not bad. So what I would usually do in the past is like load up on medical supplies, but I thought we'd just get amongst it now. But you can sort of see why you would, right? Try and keep all your guts inside your bloody bag, your meat bag. All right, okay. Is it just you then? Maybe. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we block first? Grants 100% block. Yeah, bugger it. Or, did we get a crit hit? Cool. Yeah, because there are conditions that can reduce the cooldown. We almost get through 2 uses of it. See, all these gats are gonna sell. They're all fairly broken, but they're worth something. And then we're doing all right. We're just a bit bashed across the board. Oh, hungry are we? Have some ham. 83 max health. Are we pushing our luck? Plus nighttime's coming. I think maybe maybe we are. We've got some loot. Bugger it. Let's go back. It would be a shame to lose so much progress on what could potentially be a first episode, right? Oh no. Oh no. Second win, baby, let's go. Whew. Jack to the tits. Alright. How bad are we? We're alright. Is that money? Ooh. Hello there. Alright. Yeah. Well, there you go. There's a good point. I didn't anticipate that we might actually get jumped on the road back. Ah. Jeez, the roads are dangerous, aren't they? Holy heck. I think this is where we want to go. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting dark. Off we go. That's right, we paid for a room as well, didn't we? So we can rest up and sell all our crap and... Look at this! Someone's been here! So the dungeons are pretty intense as well. Also, I believe they reset? Is it daily? I can't remember. But essentially, a lot of the missions you want to get down to like the 2nd or 3rd level of the dungeon to complete the mission. But if you... Because this game obviously doesn't encourage loot whoring. You have a very limited bit of inventory space, so you can't be that wanker that plays Skyrim and walks out of the dungeon with 10,000 wooden spoons and thinks that's a fun gameplay experience. So you have to sort of triage your loot. So if you try and take every piece of loot, you'll find yourself at the end of like floor 1 with a full inventory. And I believe if you try and take all that shit back to town, and then you come back, it just resets all the enemies in the dungeon, or at least that's how it used to be. So in a way, it was like a mechanic that stopped you from doing that. That if you want to get down to the 3rd floor, you have to triage the whole situation and take it on those grounds, which I think is pretty cool. Pour over. I guess that means pour out. Yeah, a little windmill going. So you can cook. Oh, look at the little puppy. You can cook. That's so cute. You can cook meat if you like kill deer and boar and all that. And I think if you were into like archery and that, but we don't do that because we're manly men. You could like just go and do hunting for a bit, you know, get the meat, sell the hides, that sort of thing. I'm more in the business of killing other humans. Each their own, though, I suppose. All right, we timed that incredibly well. Now we're back at night time. Move it, will ya? All righto. And then you've got a little thing there. And I think the shop's open at 7. I think so. And then we're invigorated. Progress saved. I suppose we could like leave stuff in this chest if we were so inclined. Well, we're not. We're just going to sell everything. And there you go. There's Stoneshard. Didn't even make it to a dungeon, but I would call this a very successful start to this game because, as you can probably imagine, it gets very overwhelming, very difficult. There's not a lot stopping you from wandering off the beaten path and into a situation that you can't unfuck, like walking into a pack of wolves or a bear, or there are, you know, dungeon bosses, and not all dungeons are built equal. Like the one we're going to is likely full of bandits, but there are ones that are full of undead and liches and all sorts of just horrible, unpleasant zombie things that can really mess you up. So you have to be very, very careful how you push out into the map, as it were. Anyway, such a great game. Such a great game to be revisiting. You should check it out yourself. It's come a long way. It always had promise, but over the years that I've been covering it, it is a very different beast now. Well, I wouldn't say different, but a more refined beast is probably the better way of putting it. Anyway, this game slaps. Let me know if you want to see some more on the channel, because I'd love to play some more. Otherwise, I might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.